This past weekend, we had the premiere of a new independent animated series that's making waves, titled Pretty Pretty Please, I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl.
Is that a lead pipe?
Yep.
I don't understand, dude. You don't have like a map.
Eso ya compensó el precio del boleto.
In this video, we'll analyze it and share all its interesting details. This new independent animated series, titled Please Pretty, I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl, was released on February 28th on the YouTube channel of Kiana Carnsmith, the creator of the series. It surpassed 1 million views in its first 3 days, which is a huge achievement, especially considering how little was known about the project, and that almost the entire pilot episode is unfinished. Except for 2 scenes, the rest of the episode features only preliminary animation without color or mouth movements. Yet, you can still see all the love and quality that went into this animated series.
You can follow me if you want.
Where was I in my narration? Oh yeah! I can't wait for a fresh start!
The pilot episode introduces us to Aika, a magical girl and stellar guardian who has run away to fulfill her dream of living a normal life as an ordinary high school girl. This flips the magical girl genre on its head, where typically a normal girl is chosen to become a superheroine. In this case, Aika is the opposite. She was likely born to be a magical girl, but wants to be normal. A curious detail is that on her way to school, Aika gets tired while running, which might be a nod to the fact that as a magical girl, she's not used to walking much or doing physical exercise. This makes it clear that Aika is different from others.
It's great! Man, why am I running? I'm not even late.
Another proof of Aika's uniqueness happens during her first regular exam, where she answers everything quickly and scores perfectly. Some kids talk about this during lunch, highlighting that Aika has been trained to a much higher level of knowledge than normal kids. At that moment, Aika has to hide in the bathroom because she's been found by Hoshi, a star-like creature with 4 wings who acts as her magical companion and mascot, helping her in her stellar guardian missions. However, since Aika wanted a normal life, she locked Hoshi in a box and threw it who knows where to avoid being bothered. After an argument, Hoshi ends up giving Aika some space, but not before passing through the body of another girl.
Need me. What? What was that? Nothing, don't worry about it.
FBI, open up!
Later, during lunch, Aika sits with Zira, who helped her find her first class and is introduced as the typical high school loser.
See, I'm kind of a loser.
Wow! A real-life high school loser!
Whoa, okay.
Zira seems to have a love for magical girl manga, with her favorite being Sailor Moon, or rather, Moon Sailor to avoid copyright issues, and it's undoubtedly the main inspiration for this animated series. At that moment, Aika's totally ordinary lunch is interrupted by Eclipse, a villain who's looking for her. Although he doesn't recognize her at first, Aika is forced to reveal her powers to save her new friend Zira, showcasing her full strength.
Are you about to do a magical girl transformation? Oh.
This scene is the only one in the entire pilot episode that's fully finished, and it's undoubtedly one of the funniest. In any typical magical girl anime, the protagonist would use her wand to shoot laser beams, but instead, Aika transforms it into an iron rod and breaks Eclipse's legs.
Yep.
I don't understand. What's a lead pipe gonna do? You don't have like a...
¡Por favor! ¡Llamen a la policía! ¡Me están matando!
An interesting detail is that after the fight, Zira is surprised by the fact that Aika is a black magical girl.
That was just like Moon Sailor, except not at all. And you're a black magical girl? I know that's right.
While this might seem out of place, it's a subtle nod to the fact that Hollywood rarely makes movies or animated series with predominantly African-American characters. Since this series features mostly black characters, it's something to be proud of, especially because the creator and her team are African-American and Asian-American. After this, Aika gets excited by the bell signaling the next class, as she's more enthusiastic about being a normal girl than a stellar guardian. Meanwhile, Eclipse meets with a mysterious woman who seems to be the main villain, revealed in the credits as Lady Voigtfinn. A curious detail is that the end credits are also fully animated, showing Aika and Zira admiring the landscape in the forest while a beautiful unnamed song plays in the background, composed by Tassa Sheikh, Eric Brown, and Niall Wilson.
I wanna try.
Although this pilot episode is still unfinished, it's easy to see why it's becoming a phenomenon, with many fans begging for it to become a full animated series. Some are even shipping Zira and Aika.
Wow, qué veloces!
The series has the same animation quality as shows like The Owl House or Steven Universe, but it also has a unique personality and humor that make it stand out. While it takes magical girls as its starting point, it cleverly mocks many stereotypes and might even explore deeper themes, such as the appreciation of a peaceful life or the need to find our own path instead of fulfilling the purpose we were supposedly created for. But for now, all we can do is wait and see if the creator and her team can turn I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl into the next big independent animated series that captures everyone's attention, and one that you and I have to watch. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe.